Hi all. This week I went to the ASU GSV Summit. Very interesting experience. And one of the big issues in a conference like that is, it's too big and too many sessions and duplicated sessions where you may want to go, right? And it was very hard because not all of them were recorded. So what you're looking at right now on the screen is I actually learned that they were streaming some of them, specifically stage X and lightning stage sessions. And you can see it's a lot of them, right? So many of them that will be recorded daily. And I couldn't attend. And some of them were like, 3 hours of good conversations, but there were other sessions. And I said, you know what can I do now with this? I'm not going to be able to attend. So the reason of this video is to really kind of showcase how AI can really help you by creating solutions. So to me, my solution was I need to be able to grab that video, transcribe it, and create a summary of what happened, right? Because those sessions I could not go, and I wanted to know what happened. So I am no developer. Those of you who know me, I am no developer, but I'm very techie. I have people who were developers under me. I'm been experimenting a lot with AI on my own, on my own time, my own devices, and I just got lucky that to the conference I actually brought my gaming computer, so I could do some AI after hours, and when I found this thing, I was like, okay, you know what? I know a little bit about what I can do with YouTube and APIs via Python. Why not? Let's create a quick app that grabs the video, downloads it, converts it to audio, converts the audio to text. In this case, using Whisper AI, all open source, everything open, available, and then be able to generate the transcripts that I can then create a document for these specific ones that I missed, right? Because I was able to attend the other ones, but this one I just missed, to highlight things. So I just want to show you really quick, and I'm going to take time in here, showing everything. But if you haven't try AIStudioGoogle.com, go ahead and try it. You should use the latest model, Gemini 2.5 Pro. I'm doing what is called vibe coding, which I didn't even know it was a term until recently, for the last 8 months, doing a few AI apps in here and there. But this one was so quick and dirty that I just wanted to show you how anyone can do that. So what you're looking at is I just opened up the chat and I was very brief because I knew about some of the technologies. I mentioned it, that I want to use Ollama, Streamlit, and some other Python, libraries, and I want to use the YouTube video and use Whisper because I just know that, right? So I just give a direct explanation. If you don't do that, Google's, Gemini is going to try to give you some options, right? But since I want to cut to the chase, it did that. And it created the code for me. So once it created the code, I got a similar interface like this one. Okay, I'm not showing you how to run these things or anything, but I was a similar interface like this one. This is the entire code. And once I generated it, I tried it, and then I learned that there were a couple of things. By the way, one, the library was not working because it was using a different Python library for YouTube. So I did a little bit of research. By the way, your best friend is called GitHub when you're doing open source. And I found one, and I told Gemini to use it. With a few troubleshootings here and there, we were kind of trying it, having a lot of errors you can see here. So we have a full conversation going on, and then we realized that it was related to the YouTube API, that maybe something changed. And we updated it and worked on that. And by the end of the day, I got this interface where I can actually upload a file. So I can click and upload my own file. So I have here a WhatsApp option in here. And then I can just go and say, hey, auto detector, I know the language. and download. So if I recorded some of the sessions that I attended on my phone, I can just download it, grab it, and it will start doing that. If I show you a little bit of the backend, so you can see here, is starting to actually give you the full audio. And it's going to start working and doing that whole thing by itself. And by the end of the day, I am going to have a simple file. So if I go here, actually I'm going to show you this one because I just was testing this with for somebody else. This was a YouTube video about jokes, and I just grab it and plug it in there, and it got a transcript. And then next I can then put it in ChatGPT, Cloud, whichever version you want, or even Gemini itself, to generate a report for you, right, with analysis of what you what you missed. And if you want to actually have a conversation, then you can upload it into other tools where you can upload the files and have a conversation about the content, so you have a more meaningful approach about the content, right? Because maybe it's interesting and you can have a discussion. So just wanted to show you this, and again, I can actually have a YouTube link, plug it in there, and it does the same process. It downloads it, has the audio, and then I can just transcribe and do that. Just wanted to show how quickly this was done. It was actually done in less than 15 minutes with all the back and forth and the troubleshooting, and I was able to grab all that. And later on I will be actually looking into the report, and if you are curious, I will be sharing with you guys. Hopefully this inspires you. You do not have to be a developer. Yes, you have to have an understanding. Yes, you are not going to be able to build a full app and make money. I don't think so. You need to have understanding, but now you don't have the chains of no technical knowledge to be creative and come up with your own solutions. And that's what I really wanted to kind of showcase in here, is that you can just resolve a lot of things on your own. Obviously, you will need the right hardware for this type of solution, because you need to have a beefy computer. I told you I brought out my gaming computer, not to do gaming, but to do AI. And well, hopefully this was helpful for you guys to kind of think about your opportunities as well.